Good morning, lovelies. I know I don't normally let you see me with my glasses on, but today I'm very lazy, largely because I spent so long filming all the TikToks yesterday and that just drains you. Also, it's very cloudy today and it's probably going to rain and I just want to curl up with my crocheting and or book and not deal with the world for a little while. But, we gotta announce the winners of the first ever CaFae Latte art contest. Thank you for your patience. I wanted to wait until after I had contacted each of the winners and sent them their prizes, which was a piece of CaFae merch of their choice. I also wanted to give the judges enough time to deliberate without being rushed and making snap decisions. The judges were Core, aka Fiend, the official CaFae Latte candle maker who specializes in more cartoony art, Jenny, who does digital art and has a bachelor's in the subject, Sim, a tattoo apprentice and figurine painter, and Goblin Grimm, a comic book artist currently working on comicifying the very popular Hell's Bells TikTok series. The finalists were, of course, chosen by you guys via popular vote with 4 finalists per category. The judges then gave points to each finalist based on quality, accuracy to the characters, and creativity. The ones with the most points were our winners. We had 4 categories and therefore 4 winners: realistic portrait, realistic scenes or settings, cartoon portraits, and cartoon scenes or settings, with 1 winner from each category. The theme was CaFae Pride, highlighting either blatantly or subtly the minority status of whatever characters the artist chose. So let's get down to it. We will start with cartoon portraits. Our finalists were Wall of CaFae by Ember Neko, CaFae Latte Conquers Pride by Fitzkaz, I Will Protect You by Cyan, and The Iron Witch by BH Creative. And the winner is Fitzkaz's CaFae Latte Conquers Pride. This is a great group portrait of JC and Raythu front and center. You got Drek, Nicole, Husni, and Cyrus there, and then Bob and Yarn Granny hanging out in the back. Next up, in cartoon scene or setting, we had CaFae Latte Pride Celebration by Bean, Ready for Pride by Killjoy, An Original Curse by Nye, and Drek's First Pride Parade by Max Decay. This was a tricky one. All of these were done so well with a ton of little details squeezed into all of them, but there can only be one winner, and that is Max Decay's Drek's First Pride Parade. I love how we're focused on the selfie, but can still see everything else going on. Raythu flying overhead, Patrick cheering someone, probably Janine, and you've got Yarn Granny and Bed Grandpa hanging out on the bench. I'm no professional, but I know it's hard to convey the movement and energy in a still frame, and this one does that very well. The next category is realistic portraits. Our finalists were CaFae Latte Husnia by Jess S., A Look into the Future by Natty Lee, Cyrus, June 2024 by Cami, and Sassy Cyrus by Sassy Cyrus. Love the name. Our winner here was very close. There was a bit of a gladiator match between the first 2, but the ultimate winner was Natty Lee's A Look into the Future. Bob doesn't always indulge in divination magic, so it's really cool to see her do that here and for her future to be the aromantic pride flag. I especially like how the green pops against the grays and almost dull purples of her past life. Finally, for realistic scenes and settings, we got Busy Day at the CaFae by Yezeriax? I hope I'm saying that right. Pride Day at the CaFae by Magical Doom Potato, I Said No Biting by Erica Julia. Doesn't matter how many times I look at it, this one always makes me laugh. And CaFae Latte Pride Month Design by Fen. And the winner here is, of course, the one I cannot pronounce, Yezeriax's Busy Day at the CaFae. I love how everything is so bright and warm, and again, there's this sense of controlled chaos that everyone who works in food service is very familiar with. The way JC is bringing Nicole her hot chocolate and kissing her head while she works is just so sweet. This was my first time hosting an art contest, or really any contest at all, and you all blew me away. Thank you to everyone who participated, and I also need to give an honorable mention to Ben Hotz. Ben submitted this piece of art of Cyrus right after he fought his way out of getting kidnapped by evil witches. We unfortunately had to disqualify him because of the NSFW rule. Rule of thumb, if you have to ask, is this safe for work or safe for my boss to see me looking at? it's NSFW. However, all the judges and I agreed that it was very cute and well done, so I sent him an email asking him how much he wanted for it and also if he was willing to make more creepy designs. Thus, we now have Creepy CaFae. These are limited edition Halloween designs of some of our favorite CaFae crew. Ben couldn't do all of them, but he did get the core four, that is Cyrus, Bob, JC, and Nicole, as well as Janine, Patrick, and Yarn Granny. These characters are available as stickers, t-shirts, and coffee mugs only until October 31st. After that, they are gone. You can snag them through the link in the description. Regular CaFae Latte content resumes next week. Bye, lovelies.